Have you got your cab number?
No, not yet. Do I need that first?
Yes, so park your bike, you need to queue over the side,
Okay.
go and get your pack and your ribbon, and then come back.
All right, thanks.
In which case then, you can take a sticker if you would like one. If you follow this round, you'll get your cap and your tracker there. Then it's a rider portrait after that by the transcontinental flag. Tracker briefing at the end of the room, and then your bike check is outside.
Okay.
Tracker 303. 323.
How far?
Do the 24?
Yeah.
We're really excited to get things kicked off this evening. I'm sure you are too. And yeah, we're grateful to you all for continuing to put your faith in the Transcontinental and making it the best bike race in the world.
Beter laat dan nooit zeker. Voilà.
Hey, Bart. So I've been going 24 kilometers now, and for the first time I have some space in front and behind me, just a little bit. I'm trying to hold back, keep my heart rate low. It's loads of ups and downs. In not too long now we'll be descending down to the coast, and then we'll basically be following the coast until Fisterra, and then I can start my own route. All right, we are at the top now. We are at 330 meters, and it's getting darker now. I'm starting to feel tired. The time is 1, so I'm gonna dig out one of my caffeine shots. I have 14 kilometers remaining to Cape Fisterra, and I'm meeting riders coming in the opposite direction. So, of course, I mean, some of the front runners have already been there and then come back. That's it. This is the end of the start parkour. This is Cape Fisterra. Unfortunately, it's too dark to see much. And now it's my turn to see lots of people coming in the other direction on the way to the Cape. Good to know that I'm not last. I planned to find water here and fill my bottles, and I'll put a purification tablet in each of them. It's actually raining now, but it's so light rain that I can hardly feel it. It's actually raining more now, so I'm putting on my jacket. Kind of the first town, Santa Kumba, and it's 6 in the morning, so it would be very cool if something was open, but I don't know if it is, like a petrol station. So it seems like it stopped raining for real now. Yeah, the night was really wet. It's also been very windy. It's lots of wind coming from the north. I got a little bit sleepy. Also, I got very hungry. I didn't bring enough food from the start, even though I had 4 cheeseburgers. But the cheeseburgers, I mean, you really do get bored with them after a couple. And I didn't eat enough Haribos. I should have taken more. Then sunrise, and I found this cafe, got a coffee, some chocolate cake, and then short while later I stopped at the petrol station and I filled up my bike, all my pockets with cakes and stuff. Now I feel pretty good actually, and I'm making good progress. Looking at the tracker, I can see that I do indeed have a bit of a unique route. It does look like I am making up some ground because of my clever route. I mean, waiting for the sun to come out of the clouds a bit, and then I was considering stopping for a power nap. Right now I don't feel so sleepy, but anyway, I have 236 kilometers. The time is 9:45. Obviously there's a lot remaining of today. I could do another 200. But on the other hand, I would like to find an early hotel. Another shortcut. At least I hope these are shortcuts. It's pretty steep. The entire route yesterday and today has been very steep. This is actually the steepest part of my route, except for some of the parkours coming up. See if I can find a petrol station. No shop here. This looks better. My route doesn't actually go on this main road. I try to avoid it, but I see now that it's really no stress riding here. Might as well take the fastest road to the next town. I booked a hotel there, so it's gonna be an early stop for me. Catch up and get started early tomorrow night. I'm leaving Ribadeo by crossing this bridge So yeah, I spent 5 hours in Ribadeo, and it wasn't really the most productive 5 hours. I think I just slept for 1 hour. It was a peculiar experience, my first TCR hotel experience. So I had booked this hotel on booking.com, and I contacted the owner, said I had a bike with me. That was okay, and he wrote back in Spanish that he had a garage. And then when I arrived there, he didn't speak English, and I don't speak Spanish, and he just kept on rambling on in Spanish, and I think he said that I could not use the garage anyway, and I could certainly not have the bike in my room or in the apartment. So I didn't know what to do, but in the end he said that I could have my bike in his apartment, and when I wanted to leave I could just knock or ring the bell, and I asked, yeah, well, aren't you gonna go to sleep? I mean, I'm gonna leave in the middle of the night. Oh yeah, but that was no problem. So okay, fine. So, and I went to my room. Actually, first I went to a kebab shop and got a proper meal, and I also got to a supermarket to buy supplies for this long night. But then I went to sleep, and like I said, I think I woke after an hour and I couldn't sleep anymore, so I wanted to leave. Yeah, so but I mean it was good because I also got to take a shower, and I got to tend to my saddle sores, which is necessary for me. That's the main reason I need to stay in hotels. But I do have a long night ahead of me now with still little sleep, so I guess I'm just gonna ride until I get sleepy, and then I'll take power naps. Hopefully it looks like it's not gonna rain tonight, so it shouldn't be a problem. The temperature is nice, so I can just stop and lie down possibly several times, and I just hope we're not gonna have as many steep hills as we did yesterday. I'm gonna find a place where I can roll out my sleeping bag. This will work. It did indeed actually start raining. Fantastic. So yeah, I did stop 2 more times for power naps in bus shelters, so that was nice. When I stopped to fill water, I saw some foam bubbling out of my rear tire, so I've got a puncture, and let's hope it seals. I had lost quite a bit of air, so I pumped in some. I'm gonna have to keep an eye on that. My rear tire is losing air. Maybe it will eventually seal properly. Okay, that was hopefully the last nap for tonight. You know, 2 times now I took out my sleeping bag under an open sky, and both times it started raining. Also, my rear tire still not holding air. Finally a resupply place after a long night. Hello. So we're in Aviles. I've been following the main road now just because it's faster, so I'm off my original route. I just need to find out how to get back on it. My clever shortcuts don't always feel so clever. But it's certainly nicer than this busy main road. That was another one of these shortcuts that end up just being super steep and hardly rideable. And I should have known already that I should have avoided that. But this was one of the instances that I had kind of been looking forward to trying. So I just wanted to see it. Spanish towns, there's just so little going on early in the afternoon. But I do need to find something to eat before I head into the mountains. So there is a supermarket here, so my timing here isn't perfect. I'm here a little bit too early to get some restaurant food. And it's also too early to take into a hotel. But on the other hand, it looks like it could be challenging to find hotels and restaurants up after this point. It's quite possible that this will be my third night without a hotel. Which is not what I planned at all. Crazy to think. I've been looking at videos of this area and stuff on YouTube, and now here I am. So this is where the crazy twitchbacks up to the control start. This is too steep to get off, even with my super low gearing. Hello. Somebody just passed me on the steepest bit down there. I'm gonna walk again. Brutal. Right. Where is it? Is it up there? Okay. I thought I was up. Oh my god.
Difficult there.
Did you do the whole climb? Amazing. Hello.
How you doing?
I don't think I need to tell you that that was brutal.
You're not the first one.
Hey, you're up here.
Yeah. Hey. I figured I just have enough daylight to possibly make it up and over and down on the other side, and I may even be able to find a 24-hour open hotel if I continue for a bit after the mountain. Otherwise I guess it's my sleeping bag again. So we're close to this mountain village, almost on the top of the mountain, Sotres, and they do have some hotels or auberge. So I'm gonna go and ask if they have a bed for tonight. There's this very short window where the kitchen is open.
It's you get 3 days to figure out the country,
Yeah.
and then you're out of the country, and then all the like the supermarkets, you know which one is the best one.
Oh yes.
And then and all the knowledge is lost.
Yeah. It's still steep up to the top, and I still have to walk my bike. And here we are, this is the summit. Now I have 8 kilometers in rough gravel. I'm gonna take out some air from my tires now.
I was weird, I kept thinking I was hearing voices, but I think it was just bells.
Yeah. Oh, there's a village over there also. And this is basically the end of my route, and the parkour starts just in a few hundred meters. Hej. Ja, det går bra. Roliga. Do you have any brake pads left? I just dropped one of my routes along minor roads and just stayed on the main road instead. It was flowing so well, so I mean, probably much faster. It's been raining quite a lot now for a while. I am riding on one of these main roads right now, and as you can see, there's a wide shoulder here, even if there isn't, the riders there are very respectful and yeah, no problem at all. So I wish I could just sit for hours and hours like this. I get an aching back if I do that. That's entirely my fault for not doing nearly enough core and strength training. Today I think things have been going quite well, but the crazy thing is that it also feels like time has been flying. The hours have just been going very quickly, so I haven't really made that much progress. I have 124 kilometers now, and I have been out for 9 hours. So I'm now close to the big highlight of today, and that's a 1300 meter climb where we basically have to go up to the plateau where Pamplona and some other big cities are. But I really do need to do at least 250 kilometers every day, and I was hoping to do over 300. So I don't know, it's gonna be very late tonight if I keep going at this pace. I'm on the major climb of today, which is going up to 1100 meters. It got warmer now, it's 29 degrees. I've booked a hotel in Vitoria-Gasteiz, which is 30 kilometers away. There's a Burger King and a McDonald's right next to it. So on booking.com I said that I would like to take my bike to the room, and they responded no problem. So that's great. That's going to be the first time in Spain. So earlier today I was feeling quite tired. I mean, despite getting good sleep, and that's where I stopped at the bar and I bought 2 cups of coffee, and since then I haven't been sleepy at all, so that really worked. And now for the final 30 kilometers into Vitoria-Gasteiz, I've been feeling quite good. So I mean, it almost feels wrong to stop here now, but what a nice city. Everything looks super modern. Just checked out of the hotel. Today I'm going to the French border. This is a really productive stretch. It's quite flat and there seems to be no wind now. I'm done 22 kilometers now already, and there's 78 remaining to Pamplona. Entering some bad weather. We've actually had rain every day so far. Found a petrol station that was better stocked than any of the previous ones. So they had freshly baked bread and lots of other fresh food. But I need to eat my cheeseburgers first. Yeah, so I had a good night at the hotel. It's the first time so far that I've had a proper hotel room all to myself. I was there, I think, before 11, and I was on the road at a little after 5, so I stopped for about 6 hours. The saddle sores is my biggest issue on long rides, and now they have been getting more painful for each day, so that's not a good sign. So this morning I put on 1 compete on the left side and actually 2 on the right side, and there was still some area on the right side that was exposed. So when I started riding, it still hurt there. So I stopped after a while, and then I put on a foam dressing where it was hurting, and that caused instant relief. Up until now I've been struggling a bit with finding food on the road that I like to eat. I mean, we are passing plenty of restaurants, but I never see anybody eating. And the petrol stations have not been super well stocked. I mean, it's not like they have hot dogs or burgers or anything. They have some wrapped cakes and nuts, but I'm hoping that today I'll be able to make real progress, because the road is flat here, and hoping it would just stay like this until we reach the Pyrenees. There's a road with concrete, some rough concrete. Wonder how long it's gonna be like this. Made it to Pamplona. Look at this nice plaza. So this is basically the old main road here, and now there's a new motorway just up there. So this road here is virtually free of cars, and it's just been brilliant. A bit further ahead they've not completed the motorway, so apparently I will ride on a heavy traffic road. It's getting very hot now. Taking a short break here. Get some food. I'm almost in Jaca, and that means that I am done with this stretch that was marked with orange on the banned roads map. There is potentially a lot of traffic here, and this road doesn't have a road shoulder and stuff like that. And it's true, it has been more traffic here, but it's still not bad at all. Like now, there's nobody around. It's been absolutely amazing riding in Spain. I've never felt so safe on major roads anywhere, not even back home in Norway and in Sweden.